you believe in ghosts?
No. But I'm scared of them. Why do you ask?
How did you find this?
Is it worth anything? I've just moved into the new estate.
Oh. I have family?
No. And I saw it sticking out of the soil. It's a door knocker, isn't it?
Full marks.
It looks old.
It is. I think I know where it came from.
Yeah?
Yes. What is that, do you think? A man? An animal?
You said you knew where it came from?
There was a house near here. Keep Manor. Demolished a few years ago, but it had an interesting reputation.
Ghosts.
Would you like a cup of tea? Roger and Lady Widdowson. Painted about, 1585. Widdowson built Keep Manor. Fascinating character. Controversial, to say the least. I'm not boring you.
Oh, no. This sort of stuff is why I got into it. I'm a teacher. History.
You have some expertise.
Some. So why was Widdowson controversial?
It was said he consorted with witches.
Didn't everybody in those days?
Not quite. Milk.
There.
Widdowson was a powerful man. Politician. Big fish in Elizabeth's court. His detractors thought he only got what he had through his closeness to an infamous necromancer named Unthank. Dr. Unthank. Apparently they got up to all sorts. People were jealous of Widdowson's success, which is funny, because in the most important area for any Tudor, he was a complete washout.
Which was?
His wife failed to bear him an heir. He tried and tried, but it was no use. And so Widdowson's line died out. After that, the house began to acquire its reputation.
Was it built on an Indian burial ground or something?
In Windsor? No. Keep Manor was unique. Not a haunted house per se. It seemed to attract unpleasantness. After Widdowson's time, it passed through many different hands, but owner after owner had a bad end or brought down some sort of calamity on themselves. I suppose it might still be standing, if only poor Sir Roger had had himself a son. Anyway, back to your...
Oh, no, please. No, I'm in no rush. I'd love to hear about it. The house, I mean. Any juicy stories?
Oh, yes. I made a bit of a study of the manor, actually. Well, let me see. Oh, you'll like this one. Joseph Bloxham, Esquire, a man of the New Enlightenment. He bought the old place in the summer of, what was it? Yes, 1786.
Venezuela Company has behaved infamously. Joseph Bloxham must be called to account. The Venezuela Company has behaved infamously. Sir?
It's true, though, ain't it, Joe? What they're saying in the change.
And what's that, Nick?
That you made enough blunt from the South American scheme to take a pop at any short-heeled wench who takes your fancy.
That I might. Must admit, marriage has been much upon my mind. Been alone too long. Time I took another wife, settled down. I've done well. Something on your mind, Mr. Noakes?
Hardly, Joseph. No one can deny you've done well.
But
But?
there is a qualification hovering about your bone box, sir. Out with it.
No, sir. No, sir.
Out with it, damn your eyes.
Out there. Mayhap you didn't notice as you entered? Mrs. Glanville is perambulating. putting it about that she intends to petition for damages against you.
It's true, Joe.
Aye.
Why in God's name?
Her husband lost his shirt when the South American investment crashed.
For some extraordinary reason, she blames Joe. Progenitor of the whole scheme.
He could have got out in time, as I did.
But then he had no warning, did he? No, Joseph, as I say, no one can deny that you've done well from the Venezuelan bubble. Question is, have you done right?
Glanville took his chances, put his fortune in hazard, as did we all. It's not my fault, and it's not my concern.
Now the poor fellow rots in the Marshalsea prison. A fine day's work, Joseph Bloxham.
If you'll excuse me, I must be elsewhere.
Ah, the new house, the manor. How goes it, Joe?
Well, very well. I'm promised the work will be complete by tomorrow.
What? 3 more weeks to the absolute outside, I swear it, sir.
That's what you told me 2 months ago, Master Coyle. My exchequer is not inexhaustible.
I know. I can only apologise, Mr. Bloxham. But real craftsmanship cannot be rushed, sir. You wouldn't want that, would you?
No, of course not.
I mean, you could get in any Nick Ninny to take on a job like this, but you'd regret it.
Yes.
Well, you have my absolute assurance that my men and me will have quit the place by the end of October.
You swear it?
Give or take. Have you seen the improvements to the drawing room yet, sir?
Is it finished?
Very nearly. The wainscoting's all in place.
Good. Yes, well, that's something at least.
This way, sir.
Yes, I do know the way. Excellent. Well, this is indeed more like it, Master Coyle. Splendid. And the timber?
The very finest I could find, sir, as you requested.
What's this?
What's what, sir?
These blemishes, stains.
It's just the grain of the wood, sir. Nothing to vex yourself over.
And here, it doesn't resemble any grain that I...
And of course the wainscoting will soon be painted, will it not? A nice sage green. It'd look lovely in here, Mr. Bloxham. I like a green.
So you have informed me more than once. No.
Pity. I do like a green.
One of the new reds, perhaps. Or that charming cornflower blue Lady Southcote has in her bedroom.
In her?
Very well, Master Coyle. I'm satisfied. But 3 weeks more is all you shall have. My patience is at an end.
I promise you, sir, on my honour.
And I'll bid you good morning. Two weeks more only, sir.
Indeed, Mr. Bloxham, you need not concern yourself about that. One more matter, sir.
Yes?
It's such a little thing that I hardly like to bother such a personage. Just,
For pity's sake, man, spit it out. I am expected in the Bailey.
might we have the services of a cat, sir?
A cat?
Yes, sir. It seems from the sounds that we might have a mouse, or possibly a rat.
Ah, yes. I thought I heard something very like a few nights back. Inevitable, I suppose. Door open all day long. Very well. I shall find you a puss for your purpose.
Very good, sir. Thank you, sir.
Now get back to work.